A fine wee lass, a bonny wee lass, is bonny wee Jeannie McCall. I gave her my mother's engagement ring and a bonny wee tartan shawl. I met her at a wedding in the Cooperative Hall. I was the best man, she was the belle of the ball.
I'm delighted to be here with you all today as you gather to witness Denise and Rob's declarations of love for one another and celebrate their commitment to each other in marriage. For Rob and Denise, in the years they have been together, their love and their lives have grown and changed in many ways. But along the way, they have discovered something special in each other. Rob and Denise met at the fish market in Peterhead. Over the next few months and years, this pair became closer and finally brought a house together on the windswept cliffs of Findon. Shortly after, in 2012, they got their wonderful dog Peggy, and before very long, their two wonderful boys followed. Marriage is the last step for them in bringing all these elements together into one happy family. So you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we're gathered here not really to observe the beginning of what will be, but rather what already is. Rob and Denise, you are combining your strengths and hopes in this marriage. And your decision to marry also shapes and enriches the lives of your wonderful boys, Hamish and Greg. By committing to each other in marriage, you're projecting your desire to share yourselves and your life experiences, not just with one another, but with them too. And may you always find comfort in knowing that in this family, being officially bonded here today, that you are all loved unconditionally.
Denise, I have lots of happy memories of you growing up, from keeping you in dancing pumps, driving you to uni. I've loved every minute of it. And now you're a fabulous mother to two lovely boys, Hamish and Greg. Rob, I would like to welcome you into our family. I remember the first time I shook your hand. It was at Denise's flat in the Bridge of Dawn, while I was carrying out some DIY. You came across as a very pleasant, well-mannered and lovely guy. I have not been proven wrong.
I call upon
these persons here present
to witness that I, Robert Andrew Kenneth Main, accept you, Denise Karen Lidgertwood, as my lawful wife, to have and to hold, from this day forth, to love and to cherish, in sickness and in health, forsaking all others, and remain truthful to you. This is my solemn vow and promise. I call upon these persons here present to witness that I, Denise Karen Lidgertwood, accept you, Robert Andrew Kenneth Main, as my lawful husband, to have and to hold, from this day forth, to love and to cherish, in sickness and in health, forsaking all others, and remain truthful to you. This is my solemn vow and promise. It's a great pleasure for me to declare that you, Rob, and you, Denise, are now husband and wife. Congratulations, Rob. Please kiss your bride. From today onwards, may you always be the answer to each other's questions and the gift for each other's needs, the reason for each other's happiness. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a very big round of applause as I present for the very first time Mr. and Mrs. Main.
On behalf of my wife and I, I'd like to again extend our warmest thanks to everyone for coming today. Most, including me, never thought this day would come. Billy and Pat have put out all the stops to make today a success. They've made all the centrepiece arrangements, favours. Billy's been hard at work painting, driving everyone to and from meetings. They childmind Hamish and Greg 3 days a week. How they haven't gone mad from that, I'll never know. My parents, they dragged me up kicking and screaming. It's hard to imagine I wasn't always 6 foot, dashing, charming, and the very modest man I am now. My parents have supported me more than I deserve, and I will never take that for granted.
So what can I say about the man sat before us? Well, I could describe him as charming, intelligent, talented, an excellent fisherman, but I'm not sarcastic, so I won't. He truly is a man of hidden talents, and I'm sure one day we'll find one. The Stag Do is a prime example of a fishing trip to Orkney. However, in prime fishing grounds, Rob was in his element, but the biggest catch for the day was an 18-stone lobster, because he was dressed as one.
Your hands together for Mr. and Mrs. Main.
I'd like to begin this speech by thanking Denise for agreeing to marry me. For a long time, I've just been content to raise a wonderful family and get on with it, but I kind of realised today that it's a lot more special than that. This is us together, this is our family, and I'm very, very, very happy to stand up in front of you and talk on our behalf. I was asked to fill in a questionnaire for Denise's hen do. One of the questions was to describe Denise in 3 words. I put down funny, late, and thoughtful of others. Yeah, I suppose that's more than 3 words, but Denise never thinks of herself first, not ever. She's utterly selfless, is a devoted and caring mother, a rock at home, and amazingly still manages to hold down a job as well. I simply can't imagine life without her. So please be upstanding for my final toast. To Denise, my beautiful bride.
Denise, as a seal to my vow.
Denise, as a seal to my vow.
I give you this ring.
I give you this ring.
Let it be a sign of our marriage.
Let it be a sign of our marriage.
All that I am.
All that I am.
I give to you.
I give to you.
All that I have.
All that I have.
I share with you.
I share with you.
With you I will walk my path.
With you I will walk my path.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
Today these rings are given and received as a token of the bond into which you have both entered.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding and raise your glasses. I give you the bride and groom. I'd like to thank Rob for asking me to be his best man. It's been an honour, but it's been an even greater honour having such a good friend over the years, and I sincerely wish you the happiest futures together. May your love be as modern to survive the times, yet old-fashioned enough to last forever. Ladies and gentlemen, the bride and groom.
Before this moment, you have been many things to one another. Colleagues, acquaintances, friends, partners, and even teacher, for you have learned much from one another. Shortly, you shall say a few words that will take you across a threshold of life, and things between you will never quite be the same again. For after today, you shall say to the world, "This is my husband, and this is my wife."